In talking with them about what they put together back in 1970, did any of them reflect or talk about their perspective on Earth Day today and whether they're happy with how it's gone or disappointed that it hasn't become an even bigger deal?
I think a lot of people have mixed feelings. On the one hand, they're incredibly proud of what they did, and Earth Day really accomplished a lot. There really was no environmental movement before Earth Day. And there was no EPA, no Environmental Protection Agency. There weren't the national laws to protect our air and our water. Those have all made a difference. But we still face huge environmental challenges. Some of them were only glimpsed back then. Some of them we've been struggling to deal with for decades. And so I think a lot of the people I talked with, they're still fighting. They're still, even in their 60s or 70s, trying to find ways to get us to do more. And to build a broader movement. That was the ambition of a lot of the people back in 1970, not just to deal with environmental issues, but to build a more progressive, just America.
We're talking with Adam Rome. He's a historian and author of The Genius of Earth Day. He is also our Activist of the Week. And Adam, if you were going to sort of write to subsequent chapters or now, what would you do to sort of update the book or sort of looking forward? What would you add?
I think that the greatest thing in the book was the idea that young people in particular could make a difference. They're really Gaylord Nelson is a hero of the book, but almost everyone else that I write about was much younger, in their late teens or 20s or early 30s at the most. And it's amazing how creative and really entrepreneurial they were about finding ways to make a difference. They had to carve out their own career paths. And that's something I think we could still find inspiration in, that if you really want to make a difference, you got to figure out your own way. You got to figure out where your passion is and what the issues are that you can work on the most, and then make it happen. And that's what a lot of the people did who came out of Earth Day.
And any advice for other people who want to write about the environment or possibly put together their own books that inspire us?
I think there are so many. I could only tell the fraction of the great stories that I discovered. I think there are so many more ways that people could look at the local groups, local organizers who took on powerful interests in their communities and ended up making a difference. I think there are lots and lots of great books to be written of that kind.
Adam Rome. Adam, it is a pleasure talking with you. Congratulations on the success of the book, The Genius of Earth Day, How a 1970 Teach-In Unexpectedly Made the First Green Generation. Folks, whether you're an environmentalist or not, if you care about history, this is a must-read. Adam, congratulations, and thanks for being our Activist of the Week.
It's so super. And by the way, my brother was Activist of the Week a year ago, so I'm just even more thrilled to be.
We're keeping it in the family then. Your family's got two. No other family has that many. Congratulations, Adam. Thanks again. Have a great weekend.
You, David.
Folks, again, if you want to take action, follow our Activist of the Week on Twitter or buy his book, The Genius of Earth Day. Sometimes, folks, you can enlighten and inspire your own community by reading things, by informing yourselves, by recommending a great book like this one to your friends and neighbors. I highly encourage you to recommend The Genius of Earth Day by Adam Rome. Our show, Take Action News, continues on the other side of this break. You're listening and watching the Take Action News on